You're an asshole. You know what? Your existence makes me angry. Your girlfriend's ugly, and what's more, she's going to leave you because you're ugly. Hi, this is Peter Vidala from the americasmansman.wordpress.com blog. Well, you're probably a little bit angry at me right now. It's like, well, you insulted me. And, even if you're a reserved fellow, if you're not fighting mad, you probably think, well, gee, that seems like a rather angry fellow there making this YouTube video. But the fact is, of course, there's a point. There's a point to this. Okay, the video's over. Bye. You're an ass. Anyway. And I do apologize for the language to anyone there. I'm gonna block the camera for a second, and I want you to just be. Oh, I can't block. Oh, it's still a little light getting through there. I guess it must be a decent camera, huh? Anyway. I want you to focus on the screen for just a second. I just want you to look at the screen. Maybe there are some cracks in this. Maybe there's a crack if you're looking at your cell phone. And just observe the fact. You can reach out and maybe touch the screen. I want you to be aware. I'm trying to make you aware of the fact. This is kind of this is a very out there kind of exercise for most of you. But what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make you aware that you just got angry at a piece of glass. Now, granted, there's a very sophisticated system of switches that we know as computers that are behind that piece of glass, and so it's more than a piece of glass. But essentially, it's an unliving thing. It's a hunk of equipment that might as well be a very expensive paperweight, particularly, if you have one of those exploding Samsungs. But I guess what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just kind of I'm trying to be a reductionist here, and just try to get at this anti-social media animal which is afflicting everybody in one way or another, and just really try to make you aware that you just got angry at a piece of glass because I'm not real. I'm not real. You say, well, Peter, of course you are. You're talking on the camera. You're holding a phone. You're sitting in your car. You can see the car. So you can see the car, and of course you're real. But I'm really not. You're just looking at a very expensive illusion of me. There's a reason that like PewTube tried to start a Christian video uploading service. It's very expensive. So there's a lot of expense, and someone is pouring a lot of money into this. A lot of money into this video that I don't control, that you don't control, and they're doing it for a reason. Because this is not cheap. What I'm doing here, this is not cheap, but I'm not paying for it. And so this whole thing, this thing we call YouTube and Facebook, which of course was started by that very there's an angry person, Zuckerberg there, but you don't know me and I don't know you. I have no logical reason to call you an asshole, and yet here you are, probably fuming and wanting to leave something in the comments section about you're an asshole yourself. Pete, and I guess you'd be justified in doing so. And maybe you'd like to say, well, Pete, you're a despicably ugly human being yourself. You're ugly as sin, and I couldn't really blame you.